Hello, nice to meet you. Fancy a little chat about yoga? So glad you turned up. My name's Hazel Baldwin of hazelbaldwin.com and Hazel & Co Yoga Studio here in Felixstowe, Suffolk. I just want to welcome you to this wonderful life arts community, which I am deeply grateful to be part of. They asked me recently if I could create a yoga course. Now there's a lot of them out there, your basic beginners to yoga heroes. I wanted to offer something different and bespoke to all of the life arts community. Because I'm guessing, and I'm sure I'm right about this, you already know a little bit about yoga. You already know that yoga is something we should be integrating and using daily. We all know we should be up with the sunrises doing sun salutations, but it doesn't work out like that all the time. So what we're going to offer here with the life arts community is some practical ways to integrate yoga into your life. Now, I hear you ask, what gives me the authority to tell you all about that? Just to give you a little bit of background information, I've been teaching yoga for about 20 years now. And I began my yoga journey by accident. I had a road traffic accident. I cycled into a lorry with my head. Didn't work out too well for me and caused all sorts of mischief in my body. Previous to that, I was pretty obsessed with my Kung Fu and martial arts practice and always perceived yoga as something a bit easy or soft or a bit snowflakey. How wrong was I? When I was ill for about a year and mainstream medicine didn't take the pain away or help me recover from my accident, I turned to yoga. At that particular time, I can't remember how it happened. I was utilising quite a few things to deal with the pain, but I do know that I went and bought a DVD of yoga and decided that I was just going to give it a go because life couldn't really have got more rubbishy when it came to living inside of this body. So that's how yoga, basically, and it sounds dramatic, it's how yoga saved my life. I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for buying that one DVD that started me on my journey. I've been back and forth to India quite a few times when I was younger, and I studied classic Hindu philosophy in the texts in my early 20s. So it was a really beautiful dovetailing of the two things together. I had a passion for classic Hindu culture and Dharma and Karma and all of that jazz. And I had a real classic passion for Kung Fu. But to bring those two together when life collided for me is when the magic happened. And here I am today, offering you from my heart my very best bits of yoga. Why are they my best bits? Well, as I said at the start of this conversation, it can be so challenging to get on the yoga mat with everyday living. Sometimes even getting up or down off the yoga mat can cause us all sorts of issues. So what we've created here within the life arts community is practical sessions where you can integrate yoga into your daily living while you're cleaning the house and doing your chores, while you're waiting in a queue, stuck in a traffic jam, waiting on a phone call. All these different places we can integrate yoga. Because unfortunately we have this misconception now that to do yoga you need a very expensive yoga mat, some £100 leggings with matching Lulu on top, the bag, the water bottle, the blocks, the straps, you name it, there's so many accoutrements that come along with yoga. We're taking it right back to basics, how I was taught yoga and how I learnt my yoga practice. Not only that, we'll be looking into breath work, of course, some mindfulness and meditation, but above all, we're going to make yoga something so accessible that you'll want to do it every day, that you'll create those pockets of space for little yoga snacks in everything you do. And as one of my yoga students said to me very recently, she didn't realise how much yoga had changed her life until she started using it when she was sat in a dentist chair or when she became frustrated at life. So that's something I'm so passionate about sharing with you. This course doesn't have to be done chronologically. You can pick and choose at ones that resonate with you, but all of them have a very strong foundation in classical yoga. I do have 3 rules though. This is the only really serious bit about it. While you're doing this yoga course with me, number 1, if something hurts and doesn't feel right, then it's not right. Stop doing it. Leave that yoga pose aside. No one's going to turn up with a £50 note if you do a headstand or the splits. And from a personal perspective, it's not really worth it. Learn to love your body. Number 2, if we get into yoga posture or we try something and it really fits with you, you can feel like, oh, this is so for me, then keep on doing it. Do what you can to share it with others. Share your love, share your excitement, share your passion, because that will help bolster you into this daily habit of doing yoga. And number 3, importantly, it's only yoga, so don't take it too seriously. Make sure you're having fun, and if you are having fun and you're smiling while you're doing your yoga practice, not grimacing or pulling the face of someone pretending to be serene, then we know that we're winning, because if you have fun, you'll come back to do more and more and more. Also, I'd like to say that within this life arts community, there's so much powerful information available to you. So do look at some of the other courses that are out there from Juliet and all the other guys out here. Big love to Juliet. Mwah, love your nutrition. So before we get started, don't get too concerned about bolsters, blocks, mats, all of those kind of things. A lot of the yoga we're going to do, you don't even need a yoga mat for. You don't even have to get changed. You can do it in your pyjamas in the morning or last thing at night. You can do it while you're waiting for your cup of tea or coffee to cool before you start the day. So, without any more waffling for me, just to finally tell you, there will be a webinar Q&A session where you and I can have a good chat and you can ask some of those yoga questions you probably wanted to ask but maybe felt too daft to do in the yoga class. There's also opportunity for one-to-one sessions, so you can book that through this system. And above all, make sure you take care of yourself in what you do on the yoga mat, because yoga isn't done on the mat. We practice it here on the mat. We practice. Yoga should be in every part of your life. The way you move, the way you groove, the way you take care of yourself, and the way you take care of others. And I am, as you can tell, so excited to share some of my very, very favourites, some of the bits of yoga that I don't think I even know I'm doing them anymore, because they're so part of my soul and part of my way. And if I can share that with you, then that will bring me so much joy. I love you. And if you don't love yourself today, I already do. So, log on, join in, come and join the Life Arts community. Mwah. Peace, love and light to all, and thank you for being here with me today. Ciao for now.